Peace, y'all. Happy Wednesday. So, of course, I just came here to give a timely message to whom it may concern. When I get energy over me, this is why I come here and do what I do. Because I don't want to be selfish, I don't want to be selfish with the messages because we all could use them, right? So I'm here to depict this energy that's over me. And the first thing that came out was the Page of Swords. So I feel like with this energy, there's a sense of direction, a sense of some sort of clarity and provision that some of y'all could be dealing with. The Page of Swords for me is also shifting gears and shifting directions. Then you have the Two of Swords here. So some of y'all are looking to shift directions in your life. Some of y'all are looking to walk away and leave a lot of things behind. But sometimes we get stuck between a hard rock and a bush so that we feel that we're stuck. And sometimes we try to pry our way out of those situations, out of those places. With the Two of Swords and the Page of Swords, this is Three of Swords. And so I feel like with this Three of Swords and this Two of Swords, a lot of you may be trying to figure out what it is you need to leave behind, what it is you need to keep, what it is, that you need to release in order to make this move. Because the Page of Swords is somebody that's constantly thinking. The problem with the Page of Swords is you're not gathering enough information to make a decisive move. And the decision that you make might not be the wisest one if you make it too soon. It could come back and bite you in the tail. Also, with this Page of Swords here, with the Two of Swords, this also gives me an energy of not making the best decisions all the time. I feel like with the Three of Swords, a lot of that can be a person guarding things, guarding their heart, guarding their emotions, guarding their feelings, or holding on to unhealthy feelings or unhealthy attachments or unhealthy emotions. Okay? So I feel like a lot of y'all now are trying to break away from that with the Page of Swords and the Two of Swords. There's definitely some changes a lot of y'all are definitely trying to make. All right? Give me more messages for this energy. Let's see what this says. I can't make this up. The Ten of Wands. A lot of you are burdened, by some of the decisions you have made. You got this Two of Swords that flipped out again. All right. A lot of this is just some of y'all are carrying too much burdens, carrying too many things from your past. All right. You have the Three of Pentacles here. This to me is a codependent energy. This Three of Pentacles and this Ten of Wands. This is a codependent energy in this deck. This is the energy that I get from this because this is a depiction of a person that's just trying to carry too much stuff and he's weighing himself down. But in this energy here, it's like you're trying to attain something, but you're looking for somebody else that's going to do the work for you while you do the attaining. And I say that meaning that sometimes we have things that, for instance, okay, you have people that make good money, right? You have people with really good jobs. But it's not about how much money you make. Because there's a lot of people that don't make a lot of money, but they find a way to make ends meet without having to struggle. And I feel like a lot of people think their issue is money. So they are always looking for a way to attain more. But if you do not have the correct mentality or viewpoint or understanding of what you're doing with your money, with your credit and all of that and with your material things, all you're going to do, the more money you're going to get, the more money you get, the more possessions you're going to pile up on yourself. And with this Page of Three of this Three of Pentacles, and then you're going to be in a codependent situation to where you're going to need somebody to lean on so that you can keep all of these possessions. But here this message is saying, yo, stop trying to. These Two of Swords is behind her back. In a normal deck, it's like right here, right? This is somebody who's refusing to try and release. But then you see this wolf coming in the back, right? This wolf is saying, if you don't put them swords down, I'm gonna take your hands off. You're gonna lose your hands. I'm gonna let you keep your arms, but you're gonna lose your hands, because here, this person have one sword, but you have two. That's not a fair fight. That's not a fair fight at all. So in this situation, I feel like what you're doing, a lot of y'all, is you're not being fair to yourself, because you're going into these situations with one sword, but then you're accumulating all these other swords, and then you want to try to carry all of these swords or all of these things, and they're swords, but that's just a depiction of things. It doesn't matter what it is. Things. It could be emotions. It could be feelings. It could be tangible things. It doesn't matter what it is. You're holding on to all of these things, and then you want somebody else to help you keep so that you can continue to hold on to all of these things. That's so imbalanced. Give me more messages for this message. And so I feel like a lot of y'all may be dealing with imbalance. The Ace of Wands here. So with the Ace of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Wands, this is definitely a shifting of directions. This is saying that you're going to not only have to shift directions in your life, but you're going to have to change your mind too. You can't go in this new direction, on this new path, with the same mentality, with these same thoughts and the same attitude. You're not going to be able to do it. It's not going to work. What's going to happen is you're going to end up with nothing. Because when we don't do, and here it is right here, justice. This is about balance and equilibrium. And when you think about balance and equilibrium, this is also about mental balance and mental equilibrium. How are you viewing things? How are you viewing your current situation? How are you viewing your decision making? Okay. The Page of Swords is also, and the Two of Swords is also a person that makes a lot of excuses. Don't want to take accountability. The Justice, Libra energy, this is saying right here, that if you continue in this place, you're going to mess around, and the universe is going to make a decision for you. The universe going to start thinking for you. God, whatever you call that, is going to start thinking for you, because sometimes we get all of these messages, right? The Page of Wands. I mean, the Ace of Wands. This is not a page. This is an ace. So this means that somebody has been thinking, so you know that you need to balance things out. You know you need to balance it. You need equilibrium. And some of y'all are completely imbalanced. There's no way you're going to carry. You look at this man. He about to tip over. Back all bent, trying to carry all this stuff. That's a lot of imbalance. And all this is saying is that whatever you are piling up on yourself, you are going to be forced to release it if you don't put it down on your own. Okay? Some of y'all are being some of y'all are being called to this new path regardless of whether you want to go or not. This is what I'm saying. And as you go on this path, the lesson that needs to be learned is balance. Balance. This is what I'm saying. And I'm also looking at the root chakra. The root chakra, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye chakra. All these things are blocked. You can't even see this man's face. You don't see nothing but his feet and his legs and his hands and his arms and all the stuff he got in his hand. And he dropped, and look at that. He dropped, and he had more than 10. He done dropped 4 of them back here. So when you hold on to too many things, you eventually start losing it. It will fall off on its own. So I feel like this is what the message is conveying here, that when it's time for you to release and let go and make the move and you don't do it, I know this ain't the 10 of Wands. You know, this is the 8 of Wands. So this journey, and this is the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Cups in another deck. Something is getting ready to happen real fast for a lot of y'all. Changes, a sudden change of events in your life is getting ready to happen. It's getting ready to take place. And when your unexpected changes are coming to you, you're not prepared for it. It catches you off guard. That's never good. That's never good. And a lot of times we blame everything. We look for everything to blame, but we don't look at ourselves. This is somebody that is refusing to just take what he can carry. Go back and get the rest when you can. He want to take everything. dropping stuff and all kind of stuff. Now, what are you going to do if a car speeding down? How you going to get out the way fast enough? Car going to hit the hell out of this man, knock everything out of his hand, and then he ain't going to have no legs to walk on because they going to be all broke up and shattered. You know what I'm saying? Okay? But on a serious note, there are some decisions a lot of you guys have to make, because what you don't see is there's going to be something that's going to come behind you and catch you off guard, because you're refusing to make a decision on this shift in your life. You have death here. This is all about transformation. If you do not decide to make these changes on your own, the ethers are going to do it for you. Your ancestors, God, whatever you call God, the universe, is going to do it for you. Period. And in fact, we are in the moon of Libra, the pink moon of Libra. Then you have the Queen of Wands up under the deck. A lot of fire energy. 8 of Wands, Queen of Wands. Okay? Queen of Wands is a very superficial energy in this spread here. This is somebody who don't think before they act. 8 of Wands. This is somebody that just go get whatever they want. You just see something you want, boom, you got to have it. This is a superficial energy. A materialistic energy, somebody that's worried about their exterior. Somebody that's worried about looking good. Somebody that's worried about what other people gonna think of them. Somebody that feel like they gotta be at their best at all times when people see them. That's what this is. And so some of y'all could be spending too much money on materialistic things. You have this 8 of Wands, and then you have this 10 of Wands here. That's the 9 of Wands, and then you got this the Ace of Wands here. That's the 10 of Wands all over again. The 10 of Wands twice. You got 2 10s here with death. And the 2 of Swords. That's telling you, if you do not make a sound decision and put some of this stuff down, sacrifice whatever it is you need to sacrifice, whether these are emotions. Some of y'all may need to talk, and y'all refusing to talk to people. Y'all are refusing to open up about how you feel. You're walking around carrying all these emotions because you're worried about what people think of you. You're trying to avoid dealing with a situation with this death energy here because you're worried about how it's going to turn out. You know, you're worried about going against other people or going against things that you feel or believe in with this justice here. Okay? This is telling you, if you keep walking around avoiding things, 8 of Cups, some of y'all are avoiding making decisions in your life that you know that you probably either should have been made or you know now you need to make. If you don't make these decisions, y'all got 2 8s here, and I done picked up the energy of the number 10 twice. Some of y'all are going to have a very, very bad sudden moment to where, boom, everything at one time. You're going to look up, boom. Y'all going to end up losing out. You're going to end up losing more than what you could have gained by just letting go of the things that you didn't need, whether it was emotional, whether it's pride, whether it's ego, whatever the hell it is. That's got you in this energy. All right? Balance. That's what this is about. Clarify the Page of Swords. Give me clarity. Universe, give me clarity for the 4 of Cups. Here you go. The 4 of Cups and the Page of Swords. Some of y'all are ignoring what you need to do deliberately. Because a lot of times when you know you need to make a decision, it's going to change the dynamics of a lot of things in your life. It's going to be things you may have to do. Some of y'all may end up having to move with this 10 of Wands here. Some of y'all may end up having to move, and some of y'all could be putting it off, avoiding doing something or avoiding making a decision because you're trying to delay a situation. But what's going to happen is the universe, the ancestors, whatever you call God, is going to make that decision for you, and it's not going to be the one you want. It's not. It's not going to be the one you want. If you do not stop avoiding. Some of y'all are avoiding your emotions. Some of y'all are avoiding having a conversation that you know you need to have. Some of y'all are just avoiding something, and whatever this is you're avoiding has you in a very imbalanced energy. And that this is the time now. It's called speak now, act now, or never. Speak now or forever hold your peace. But if you do not bring this balance into your life, that you know clearly you need to bring into your life, you're not ignorant to this. You know you need to do it. It's you've had an awakening about it. You already have had the spark in your mind that said, yo, what you doing? You know you need to do this. Why did you do that? You know you shouldn't have did that. You know you need to do this. You know you need to go talk this out. You know you need to go handle that. Procrastination. Procrastination with this Two of Swords energy. And this Page of Swords energy. You don't need to think about this stuff no more. You need to act. Because the Queen of Wands is about action. The fire, and it's a lot of fire energy out here, but this is about action. But some of y'all are still avoiding responsibility with this Page of Swords and this Four of Cups. You don't want to release whatever it is you need to release. Whether it's things, energy, people, emotions, feelings, whatever it is. That throat and that root chakra and that third eye, if you're not going to listen to your intuitive energy, you're going to bring yourself to nothing. You're going to bring yourself to nothing. You know how they say pride before the crash? That's this energy right here. Pride before the crowd. I ain't leaving nothing. I'm taking all my stuff. Okay. The ancestors say either you're going to do what we say, we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to hurt your feelings. We're going to have to hurt your feelings. All right. Some of y'all are not talking or speaking up like you should. Okay. This could be a romantic situation. You're not talking to the person you need to talk about. Some of y'all could be in an energy that you need to have an apology. Some of y'all could have had an argument or a fight and moved out. Some of y'all could be talking about divorce or going through a divorce. Okay, based off some infidelity with this Queen of Swords and this Eight of Wands and this Justice here, with this Ace of Wands and this Death here. Some of y'all could have brought some negative energy into your relationship by means of your irresponsible actions, and you're not wanting to take responsibility and accountability for that. So some of y'all know y'all need to talk and have this conversation and stop avoiding your actions. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands energy. You have the Magician. All right. Some of you have been, having these ideas, and then you have the Hierophant. I definitely feel like a lot of y'all are already on this path of trying to clean things up in your life, trying to, get things on track. It's there. Some of this could be about work and business as well. Some of y'all could be going on a new path or a new journey financially when it comes to your job or your business, okay? This is saying that you're going to be in a better place once you make that move. You're going to definitely be in a better place, okay? The Magician and the Ace of Wands also could be somebody moving on from a relationship or whatever this is, whether it's a job or a relationship or a home or a family member, whatever it is, or you just moving away into a different environment because you want to breathe new air and you want to manifest something new. Nothing comes to you until you balance yourself. That equilibrium is important. You have to have mental and emotional balance. And this is that Hierophant and this King of Cups energy. Working out of a spiritual place more so than a more less of a superficial place. That's what this energy is here. Less of a superficial place. A lot of y'all have been in these relationships that were not balanced. And you've lost more than you've gained. This is how you know when you're not with the right person, because you're not gaining. You're not becoming more, you're not growing spiritually. You're not growing and energetically and getting more in tune with yourself. That's what these relationships are supposed to be about. And look at that, you got the Three of Swords right up under the King of Swords. The King of Cups. So some of y'all been in these relationships for financial reasons. Being codependent. Not because you're in love, not because that's where you want to be. And then you have the Hierophant, the Five of Cups up, the Five of Pentacles up under that. You're not even in love with the person that you were with or still is with. So you're being called to make a decision because you can't do that to people. And then think you're going to have anything good coming to you. You have the Nine of Wands here. A lot of y'all in a hangman. A lot of y'all are going to be stuck in this energy, in this Eight of Wands energy of nothing coming to you. Everything you touch is going to crumble. Everything you try to do is going to fail. And you're going to wonder why ain't nothing working out, because you're not going about it the right way. You're being manipulative about what it is you're trying to do. You're trying to be sneaky and go behind people back and do things. Or you're just being, you're avoiding the way you need to handle things. And you're trying to be manipulative about how you're getting something new, starting something new. You're not going on a new journey until you handle whatever you need to handle here. You're not going to leave this behind and then all this baggage behind and think you're just going to move on. And no, you don't get to avoid your responsibilities and all these things you've accumulated and all these things you've done to hurt yourself and other people. You don't get to avoid that. You don't get to call in positive energy to yourself and things go better for you, or you trying to manifest, more abundance to yourself, and you haven't dealt with all of this. This energy says, no, you got to go back and make all that right first. You got to go back and admit your wrongs. You got to go back and apologize to some people. You got to go back and you're going to have to face the music. You're going to have to look in the mirror. You're going to have to look at how ugly your soul was when you did whatever you were doing. Or how immature you acted when you was making whatever decision you were making because you didn't want to think ahead. You didn't have far sight. You thought for the moment. You thought for the moment, and each decision you made, now you got to deal with that. Now you stressed out. Now you worry, and now you're burdened. But this is saying that you don't get to walk away from that. Because whatever you call God, or whatever your spiritual thing is that you look to, or whatever that spiritual guidance is that you have in your life that you acknowledge as saying, you're not getting away with that. No, we don't work like that. We're not giving you nothing till you go back and do things the moral way. Not doing nothing. You're going to walk around in this sad, depressed energy. This empty energy. This gives me an 8 of Cups energy. Empty within. Yeah, you got all this materialistic stuff right here with this Queen of Wands energy. And this 10 of Wands energy. But you empty within. You suffering within. You're lonely. You feel alone. You feel by yourself. You're not happy. All this stuff, but you're still not happy. See? 10 of Wands. Clarify the 10 of Wands. This energy. Yes, this energy is definitely about equilibrium and balance. And Lord, and behold, you have the Emperor in reverse. This is somebody in the 10 of Coins. This is definitely somebody that's completely superficial. The Queen, the King, the Emperor in reverse, and the Queen of Wands upright. This is so out of whack and so out of balance. And the 10 of Pentacles upright. This is somebody that's all about materialistic, all about just money, 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 money. That's all they care about, making their money. Everything else, get on the backbone. Everything else, you want to rush to get to nothing. Because you can have all the money you want. If you don't know what you're doing with it, all you're going to do is continue to collect others. You're going to continue to collect burdens to yourself, financial burdens. You're going to continue to keep collecting all of these obligations to yourself. But this Emperor in reverse is not somebody who's standing in their power. This is not even somebody who knows who he is. Very superficial energy. This came out in the last reading I did the other day. Both of these energies came out. The Queen of Wands and the Emperor. And this time the Emperor is in reverse. Because these are two people that care about what other people think. These are two people that feel like they gotta have it all for other. It's a show. Everything is a show. Everything is a show. You got to be seen a certain way. But then in the inside, this is your energy. You struggling for all of it. So what is the point? You got this 10 of Pentacles. This same energy literally came out the other day, y'all. Literally. If you didn't see that reading, go back and check it out. But this is the same energy that came out. About removing blockages and all of that. When you remove those blockages, you got to have that is for you to get balance in your root chakra, your walk, your path. Some of y'all are stumbling, baby. No stability whatsoever. You are never going to have any if this is your energy and you don't want to sacrifice nothing. You don't want to let go. You don't want to give up nothing. You want to just go get more money so you can continue to keep adding on to the plate, because that's all that's going to happen. And the ancestors is saying, you do that, this is going to be your energy. You're going to be stuck with all that materialistic stuff, and then you're going to be empty within. You ain't going to have nothing to show for it. You ain't going to have nothing to show for all of that. All right. Somebody could be also at risk of losing a business with this Emperor in reverse. Okay. The Emperor is in reverse. 10 of Pentacles upright. What am I clarifying? I was clarifying the Ten of Wands while we talking. I just thought about the Queen of Wands because she's in this, she's out here. See, but look at that. This Emperor could have been in a relationship or a marriage with this Queen of Wands. And it could have just been all about money, materialistic things, and all they did was rack up a bunch of responsibility and bills that now everybody's stuck, gotta pay. You understand what I'm saying? But this energy right here there's no balance in none of this. No balance. This Queen of Wands in this deck tells me that this is somebody who runs away from responsibilities. Queen of Wands, eight of Wands, Ten of Wands, Emperor in reverse of the Ten of Wands. Now, somebody's stuck with a bunch of dang on debt. That's what this tells me. And this Emperor ain't got it. Look at that. Way down with a bunch of responsibilities. And this ain't enough. This ain't enough. This is definitely maybe a home. Some of y'all could be getting ready to move out of your home. Okay? You may need to get rid of some things because you ain't gonna be able to take all that stuff with you. Period. This Emperor is not somebody that's in his own energy. He's walking in an energy that he's very imbalanced. He doesn't have control over his life. That's this energy, Aries energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And it's a lot. I mean, this fire energy is really kicking up with the fire and air is what's out here. Fire and air. A lot of Libra energy. And Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. That's what's out here. That's what's eating up this board. Nine of Wands. King of Coins. Quick as you get your money, it's gone. Burning it through, just burning it. Money burnt. Money earned, money burnt. Clarify justice for this energy. By the power of the universe. Give me clarity. You got the Hangman with justice. And then you have the King of Coins again. Oh my goodness. This is the same energy coming out. If whomever I'm speaking to, y'all know y'all need to make some serious decisions about changes in your life. Whether it's a family situation, relatives, it could be your parents, your mother, your father, your sister, your kids. It don't matter who it is. Relationship, marriage, girlfriend, boyfriend, side piece, whatever it is. If you know that you putting too much stuff on your plate and you are not in balance, if you do not make a sound, solid decision, the universe is going to do it for you and you are going to be stuck, sitting down, sinking sand. That's what this Hangman energy says to me. Some of y'all got a lot of wishful thinking going on. You want to still be able to draw all this stuff to me. This is about finances as well too. Money. Some of y'all, that is your main focus. I got to get more money. I got to get more money. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't need to get more money. You don't need nothing. What you need to do is balance what you already have. That's what this justice is all about. It's telling you, balance your money. Balance what you have. But this Hangman says you don't want to sacrifice nothing. Pisces energy. You are stuck in this illusion of you got to have it. Whatever it is. Whether it's two women, too many materialistic things. Whatever it is you doing. This is saying you don't want to sacrifice nothing. That's this Hangman. You rather hold on to everything and end up losing it all rather than just scraping what you don't need off your plate. Because this death energy is here. So whether some of y'all want to deal with these changes or not, you're going to be forced to it. Whether it's you not speaking up or, holding grudges in your ego or, being arrogant or being narcissistic and not wanting to apologize for whatever wrong you have done in the past to other people or somebody else or in a relationship, a marriage or whatever it is, you not speaking up or ignoring a situation, you're going to be forced to be faced with it, whether you want to or not. And this Queen of Wands energy is out here again. So some of you, and this Nine of Wands, so some of y'all got somebody stressing y'all out. Y'all got somebody in your pockets that don't need to be in your pockets. You got too many things in your pockets that don't need to be in your pockets. And this don't have to be a woman or a girlfriend or a wife. It could be a family member. It could be your kids. It could be you acquiring all this responsibility, and now you got all these damn obligations coming out your pocket. It could be you, because this is somebody that's not handling financial responsibility with this Emperor in reverse, with this Ten of Pentacles and this Ten of Wands. Give me clarity on the Two of Swords. Oh Lord, I'm done with this read. You got the Eight of Swords with the Two of Swords. Y'all are stubborn and hard-headed, whoever I'm talking to. This is a stubborn, hard-headed energy. This is somebody who will fight tooth and nail. Like, y'all would just take the beating. Y'all would take the lashes instead of just surrendering to what you're being told to do. This is how much y'all don't want to surrender this. And you know you need to. You know you need to do what you need to do, but you just refusing to do it. You know, you're refusing to do it. So, hey, you know what they say, hard head make a soft ass. Clarify, death. You want to be sitting around with a pack of cottonelle up under your ass for about 6 months in a bowl of ice? Go ahead. Because if you do not make some sound decisions in your life, these changes are not going to stop coming towards you because you don't make the decision. Clarify, death, and I'm out of here. I do not be meaning to be in these reads this long. Death, you have the sun. Where there's light, there's dark. Some of y'all are completely choosing to stay in this dark energy, knowing that you know what you need to do. The light, you're enlightened, so you're not ignorant to any of these things. You already know what needs to be done. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands. Queen of Wands, the Nine of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Wands so I can get out of here on this reading. Eight of Wands, give me clarity by the power of the universe. This is too much stuff. Okay, you have the Six of Wands. Again, superficial energy. The Three of Wands. The High Priestess in reverse. The Eight of Coins in reverse. And the Four of Wands upright. All right, y'all want to keep playing these games. Then you got the Wheel of Fortune with the Three of Swords. Y'all gonna have to learn. Some of y'all gonna have to learn the hard way, because you're just not gonna do it. The universe gonna do it for you. With the Six of Wands and the Three of Wands, that's the Nine of Wands, and then you got the Four of Wands here again. Some of y'all gonna end up either being addicted or having to move because you're not listening. You got the Eight of Coins in reverse. So some of y'all may even be about to lose your job. Y'all better be paying attention. Y'all not listening. Y'all got this High Priestess in reverse. You're not listening to wisdom. That's what you're not doing. You're not listening to it because you're so stuck on yourself. This is a lot of, and this is pride. This is pride and worried about what other people think and what other people see in you. And this Four of Wands here. This is somebody, again, that don't want to sacrifice nothing. Want to look like you got it all. But you're going to keep being in this energy. You're going to lose everything. And then you're going to be looking for somebody to blame instead of taking responsibility. Okay? Equilibrium, y'all. Balance and equilibrium. Remember, nothing grows where death is. This is a very stagnant energy. Nothing grows where death is, and y'all not ignorant to what's going on because the sun is here, so you know. So, choice is yours. But anyway, this is the reading, Talking Tarot message for the day. Anybody? Oh, nope. I'm not going back to personals yet. I'll let y'all know when I am. But other than that, I'll see y'all on the next Talking Tarot message. Peace.